Yeah.
Right, okay. So what we've had back, this has come from Bronze directly, and it's been something that I've seen.
What's his name, please?
It's Sergeant Devlin.
Sergeant Devlin again, okay.
Yeah.
Why does he never come down?
Well, he has been down, but he manages from the side.
Because he doesn't want to be held responsible for making decisions.
Anyway, yeah.
He is responsible, but we've got nobody who will talk to us.
Okay, well,
We've got nobody of any authority who we can talk to sort any kind of disputes out.
That's why we're here, is the PLOs, to be...
Yeah, but you're only passing information on, and I've done this...
Okay, let's get the message. Yeah, that's...
All right, okay, I'll listen to what you've got to say then. Okay.
So, as I've said throughout, that safety is paramount. What we don't want to happen is we don't want any of you guys to get hurt. We don't want any other road users to get hurt. Basically, the message is that what will not be tolerated is, and I'm actually, they're basically saying it's zero tolerance on it.
Zero tolerance.
When the
fracking in the UK, that will not be tolerated.
when the vehicles are coming up and making some progress, you cannot, and it will not be tolerated by you running fast closely next to the vehicles, because what we're finding and what we saw was that not only was it the safety of all you guys who were stood right in front of that, but also when they had to put their brakes on, the vehicles behind were seen to have to do an emergency stop. Now, at the point it becomes dangerous to other road users...
Okay, I'm going to stop you there and say the police have a duty to facilitate a peaceful protest. So if you, as the police, can have a barrier between the lorry and us, well, we have our protest.
Instead of waving the truck.
Instead of the truck being waved on by it, we've also got a duty to
If you could get Bronze to write that down, yeah, that would be really funny. That is a joke. That's an insult. A month of watching people being driven at by lorries, and then you come up with this nonsense.
No, it's
Tell
because
Mr. Devlin that this is a career-changing moment. Tell him to write that down, that nonsense. Yeah, tell him to write it down on paper. Sorry.
Nobody has to understand anything. Can we not say that we have to do that? Because
well, what I'm saying is that if that happens, you will get arrested. It's basically the bottom line.
so you're taking away
You're
taking away our human right to protest.
Whatever grounds are apparent at the time. It seems like due to an incompetence of the police you're having to take on human
If you're
rights.
doing what you have been doing,
We'll describe it.
to do, which is when you've been running out in front, you've been leaving some distance. If this is the lorry, what's been happening is this is the front. We've seen people running right up when it's moving. Now, before,
Running
what you
into
have
the
been
vehicle.
doing, and you still will be warned if you're causing obstruction.
It's been witnessed.
You've been
We've
coming
seen
out at a
it. That's why
diagonal,
we're
so the
here
driver
now.
has been able to see.
That's what we're trying to stop.
What we've been doing where we're ahead of the vehicle and we're in front, you can clearly see that we're in front, that's not a problem.
Not
It's
a
only
problem, you're
alongside
right.
the back.
It's when people, we've witnessed on this occasion, people running into the vehicle. So the lorry has had to make an emergency stop.
The particular lorry that's just come out of that site, yeah, the lorry driver was actually very well behaved. Okay, he drove very sensibly. He liaised with us as well as the police. He was in no hurry to get up there. 5 to 10 minutes on his journey was no problem to that man. He drove at a pace which I believe every lorry could do here. The lorries that have done the drastic bloody 15 tons he had on there. He had 15 tons on there, and he was still able to control it.
Immediately.
He controlled it. He didn't come up right up to the back of us. We were 10 to 20 yards in front of him.
He would not have needed an emergency stop because he was mindful.
He was 20 yards behind us, and we walked at a sensible pace. When that guy got arrested just now, we were walking at a sensible pace, and that lorry driver was not hampered in anything other than a 5-minute delay on his journey, which he did not mind. We've spoken to him. It's been proven that when you have peaceful protests, sometimes it causes some kind of nuisance to other people. That is not against the law. It doesn't make it illegal just because that nuisance value is there. Okay, we have a right to protest. This road has not got pavements.
What we're saying is that we want everyone safe.
Yes, so do we. Yeah.
And the drivers
Then you also
and
need
the
to
vehicles
vote. I would
behind.
like
Hang
to
on.
feed
that back to
But
Mr.
what we don't
Devlin
want is
and
people
explain to him
running
that this is a
That wouldn't happen if it was facilitated. If you were to facilitate our protest instead of facilitating that drilling rig, that would not happen. Yes.
And also, okay, so you won't tolerate that. So why will you tolerate? Okay.
Necessary
because
Okay,
this sort of
and why will they tolerate
simply will
incidents
not
like yesterday
be
when
tolerated.
contact was made
People
by
need to
that
also
That's
lorry?
it. That is it.
Why was that
That
man
is it.
not
Feed that
arrested.
And it's the third, and it's about the third time that he's hit people and driven at them.
Apparently liaising with the manager of the company.
It's on film. It's on film. No, it's on film, and it has been reported to the people whose firm it is.
These things are recorded by the police so that we can review that.
That is the reality.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, you recorded it, and I'm recording it.
You know it's the
If
reality.
there's an offence that is clear on our video, then we can deal with it.
Well, I hope you do, and I hope it's seen to be done.
Point of it. We're not here to point these cameras at you guys.
Well, it doesn't make any difference to us what you do. It doesn't make any difference if you're filming me. I've got nothing to hide. I'm quite happy to be here.
This lorry driver, then that would be dealt with.
Well, yes, I'm liaising with the manager. Actually, we, the camp, are liaising with the manager on that.
It's no good telling us. Oh, sorry.
Have a demonstration.
It's no good telling us every time to phone 101, okay? Because we get nowhere with that. That is a cop out. That is a cop out. And no pun.
I think that's the best way.
Do you?
Your details are recorded and it's given to the next available person. By reporting it to me, you don't know that it's actually gone on the system.
Well, it should do.
It should be. It's a fairer way.
If I come up to a police officer in the street and I've seen a crime and I haven't got a phone on me, what do you do? Do you say go home?
Things to us.
Well, we've done that. We reported that yesterday. It doesn't mean everybody has got a phone and is able to phone 101 and spend time being put through to a certain person who will pass you on, and we haven't got that facility. How then can we report crime if we can't do it directly?
The reason you've been directed to 101 is because some of the officers here are busy and engaged in their other duties.
Yeah, but we've tried this. We've tried this after the lorry has long gone. We've tried to talk to the officers. All they're interested in is getting back in their cars, in their vans. You know, they don't want to engage in any conversation apart from. Yeah,
And I'll feed that back.
yeah. Well, it's been fed back many times. I was down here a couple of weeks ago and had exactly the same conversation. I think with this lady here actually.
Who is the most senior officer here?
can keep-
Find out.
You can keep
Find
debating.
out.
I'm telling you
No,
the same thing.
you're not. You're not telling me anything.
We are your line of communication here. That's what PLA's.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm asking a straightforward question. Who is the senior officer here? Devlin is not here.
He is here.
Where is he? Can we talk to him then?
If you want to make
Where
a
is
complaint
he?
about
Where
anything,
is he?
he
Where
won't-
is
well, I
he?
can't
Where is
imagine
he?
he's-
Is he here?
He's in Horley.
Where?
In Horley.
Where his
Where is
location
this? Where is
Just because he's in your earpiece, it doesn't mean he's here.
This is Horse Hill. Is he at
This is
Horse Hill?
Horley.
Is he at Horse Hill?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
He may well be.
Who is the most senior officer here?
On the ground.
Keep doing this.
Who is the most senior officer that is here? Who is the most senior officer
You
that
can
is
keep
here?
repeating it as much as you like.
I know. Who is the most senior officer here?
you.
You haven't. Who is the most senior officer here?
Sergeant Devlin.
Where is Sergeant
On
Devlin?
site. On site here.
Where is Sergeant Devlin?
Doesn't
He's
mean
in
he's
Horley
actually
at the
here.
Is Hawley here?
Yes.
No, it isn't.
Horse
This
Hill
is Horse Hill.
This is Horley.
It's like saying he's in England, you know.
Who is the most senior officer on site?
What do you want to get from speaking?
Who
to
is the
him?
most senior officer
I'm not
on
going to keep.
site?
I'm not going to keep doing this.
I am. Who is the
Sergeant
most senior
Devlin.
officer
Okay,
on
well,
site?
I'll then walk away.
Who is the most? By all means, who's not here? Who's not here? Who's not senior?
Is that fucking safe driving? So like,
Did you see that?
you witnessed it.
You didn't see it?
Anything?
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't because I was listening.
Which
You didn't see it?
Didn't see what?
It's mental, man. He flew down there. But that's the problem, though. You know, that's
I've got it on film. But I mean, you know, what's he doing? 30, 40 mile an hour there?
I say, they caught us as off guard as you. I literally saw him come over there. And
He nearly knocked, where is he? That guy over there. Nearly knocked him over. I've got it on
He
film.
did jump in the road, but
at that speed.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing. Yeah,
stop it like we always have.
So will anything be done about that? Could you have a word with the driver?
Yeah, well, our bronze will have a word with them in there and tell them. Unfortunately, unless it was a
Because obviously, what we've just heard back from your guys from Bronze saying about what was happening, and then obviously that's just happened. It's,
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I can't speak for the drivers, can I?
No, somebody's got to speak to them though. That's the thing. That driver that came up there, that we walked out, just now, he was absolutely fine. You know, why can't they all be like that?
We just had a debrief over there with Bronze, and we just said that the way down was silly because the driver was driving too fast, and we just said that the way back was perfect.
Yes.
As I was talking to you the whole way, wasn't I? Saying that was absolutely fine. We have no issue with that. As far as we're concerned, that is facilitating the process.
Well, if it was facilitated, that you did what we did when we came out, apart from the arrest, obviously, but I don't feel that arrest was needed because we were 10, 15 yards in front of that lorry. But we would have been.
Like I was just saying to your friend, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Daniel made that mistake. He wasn't, and he got 5 warnings, and that's the process we're going down, isn't it? You do it for one, we have to do it for
Yeah, but now your Bronze is saying that you're not going to tolerate a zero tolerance of doing anything.
That's if. The message from Bronze was if, for example, like the driver driving too quickly on the way down, if people jump in front of that, then that will be that person will get arrested there and then because someone's going to get...
But you've just said if that driver's driving too fast.
Yeah, which he was. I just said the first one.
Yeah,
on the way down was driving too fast for the situation. Yeah, and that's been fed back.
So does that mean if we're walking along...
So how does that become our responsibility?
Well, jumping in front of it is silly.
Well,
but jumping in front of it is silly.
This road has got no pavements as such. It is difficult to walk down here on any occasion, let alone when there's a lorry there, right?
And but you and me, we're not stupid, right?
No, of course we're not.
All right, so walking down there like we were on the way back is absolutely fine. No one's in danger there. Yeah. If the lorry driver chooses to drive too fast, which the one going down there proved, not the one just gone, the proof was, and then someone chooses to throw themselves in front of it, that's the lorry driver. Lorry driver's driving too fast, and that person's
I was having a chat quickly.
We've got to go. But
I was just saying, what you said about the zero tolerance. So you mean if we're say information of going up with the lorry, if we were to go around the side and then get back into front of it, that was a no tolerance as well?
If you caused it to
we're jogging up the road, you're recording, and we go into the front of it to try and
if you do it like you were down here, so you're like 20 metres in front, not a problem at all. If you're the front of the truck and you jump out and go like that,
that's just obviously
dangerous to yourself or dangerous to the...
When everything's going at a reasonable pace, that doesn't happen. That's the thing. That's the point. All right. Thank you.